Hi, welcome to my channel, the Bev Bike series. Today I'm going to show you how to do an incline start on a bike. This was a sticking point for me because when I started riding a bike, I was trying to apply concepts of how to incline start on a car. I wasn't really getting there, but today I'm going to show you what I learned and how to do it, and maybe it can help you also just try starting out riding bikes. First things first, this where my right foot is the rear brake. That's very important for an uphill start for me, and the reason for that is you want to free up your hands. You want to free up your hands from doing anything except for giving throttle and clutch management. So if I let go of there, you see it's rolling back. It's rolling back. I hope I don't go into the car behind me, but it's rolling back. So I'm holding the bike in place with my right foot, which is on the rear brake. So if you go ahead and start the bike, it's in neutral. So you can see it's a bit dirty. It's been out for quite some time. You start the bike, right? Let's say you're on a traffic light or whatever, or you're just at a stop sign like this one. And for a moment, you're going to hold the front brakes and then clutch in. The reason you're holding the front brakes for now is you want to get your right foot to the ground, go to the gear lever, click down. Now that you've clicked down, you're now in gear 1, and then you can go back. You can go back to putting your right foot on the rear brake. Now when that is done, put your right hand on the throttle as you usually would and just give it a bit of gas. At the same time, start to move your hand on the clutch. You can hear the rev sound goes a bit down. There's a car coming, but I'm holding it in. I'm holding the rev in, and it's about to be at the point where I can let go of the rear brake, and I'm not even giving gas. And it's starting to move. It's moving upwards. But this is not as steep as it can be. That's why I was able to move up with just the clutch being disengaged. On certain circumstances where the incline is a bit too much, you would have to give gas at the same time. Let me move. So just how I moved from there, I gave it a bit of gas to get out of that situation. I'm on the side of the road. Hopefully no cars will come through whilst I'm doing this. But anyways, basically the main thing to note is your right foot is very useful because that's where the rear brake is. This one here where my foot is stepping on is the rear brake, and as you can see, I'm on a slight hill, like it's a steady incline, but if I let go, I'm gonna move back. So I'm holding the bike in place with my right foot on the rear brake, and so basically what you need to do is just a few steps. The first thing is this always has to be there, unless on some occasions, and I'll explain just when. Stop the bike. Mine's already started, and it's in neutral. Whilst it's in neutral like this, you're going to hold the front brakes for a bit, as well as the clutch. The reason for that is you want to let go of that and put it into gear 1 by pushing down on the gear pedal thingy. Now that is done, put back your right foot onto the rear brake, let go of that, and then you can start slowly letting go of the clutch. If you can see, can you hear? And then stalls because it doesn't have enough power to pull up on the hill. But I'm going to let it go a little bit, and just before it starts stalling, I'm going to give it a bit of gas. And now I can start to release my right foot, but I'm still going back, so I'm going to give it a bit more gas. It's not as smooth, but you have to give it a bit more gas whilst you're leaving the clutch. So you're leaving the clutch, but because this is such a high incline, huge incline, I would have to give it a bit more gas whilst releasing. See, I had to, one last time. I'm at the top of the hill now, but essentially your right foot does all the work. It holds you in place, so I can't roll back now. And the clutch, if you can see it, it's already in gear 1, and if I give it a bit more power, I'm able to go.